Answer for this one is 100.
James Murphy, Haley Hughes, you have books on hold. There's a sign-up sheet in the office.
Answer to this one is 0. Answer to this one is 4. Answer to this one is 10. Homework check. We have 6 out of 6, which is 100%. Alright, for those who had credit for their homework, pick a number from 1 to 20. The winning number is 9. Here's a fast multiple choice. Just walk by with the block letter. The answer for this one should be B, because you go to the right 4 on the slope. Here are the homework answers. We'll answer any questions you might have after we go through them. Number 1, the answer is 2, or not 2, but -2. Number 2 is -2. Number 3 is 0. Number 4 is 3. Number 5 is -3. Number 6 is -1. Number 7 is 0. Eight is 2. Nine is 3. 10 is 4. Here's a quick review. Just say the answer out loud. How far does this one rise on the slope?
-3.
-3, which means it goes down. And what's the run on this one? 1. What's the y-intercept? Vertical or horizontal? Vertical. Vertical or horizontal? Y-intercept? 0, yes. Slope? -1. Slope? 1. Rise or fall to the right? Fall. Rise or fall? Rise. Alright, pick a number from 1 to 10. The winning number on this one is 3. Those that had an A or an A+ on the test are Johnson, Bartley, Ruark, alright, number 1 should have been that line here. Number 2 was this one, falling to the right, highlighted in red. Number 3, I believe that was E. Number 4, that looks like F. 5 is hard for me to see. D is in dog, I think. 6 is J. 7 is C. 8 is H. 9 is, what is that, A? Looks like A. 10 is I. 11 is vertical. 12 is horizontal. 13 is -1. 14 is 0. 15 is no. 16 is B. 17 is C. 18 is D as in dog. 19 is C. And 20 is the one that everybody had credit for. I just added 50 if you didn't have 1180 or anything else like that. For this one, the slope starts right about here, and then it goes up like that. So that's really 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, which is not listed in the choices. Usually I put on every test, if it's multiple choice, I put E means none of the above. So if you ever come across that, you can just choose E. But I did not do that. And the extra credit should have been 55, negative 21, 82, 108, and negative 10. The objective today is still the same one as last week, where you have to graph equations on a coordinate axes with labels and scales. But we have to move one step up this time, and instead of graphing from slope-intercept form, which is this. This is what you did last week. That is slope-intercept form. This week you're going to graph from standard form. And if you graph from standard form, which looks like this, AX plus BY equals C, you have to change that to slope-intercept form before you graph it. This goes up one more step. Here's the first one. So there's what you have to graph, but before we can go to the graph paper, we have to convert this to slope-intercept form. The steps are the same on all of them. Step 1 is to keep this on the left with the sign in front of it. The Y term stays on the left. Whatever this is and the sign in front of it goes to the right, changes signs. And this item that's on the right already stays there with its sign. And then once you get to that point, you divide everything by what's with the Y, including the sign. So divide everything by 2. These cancel out, and you're left with negative 3 halves x plus 4. If we graph what we just found, we're going to put a dot on 4 here, and then go down 3 and to the right 2. Once we do that, we need to draw the line, which is going to look like this. Just move it over, put the arrows on it. Here's example 2. Alright, the next one, the Y term and the sign in front of it stays on the left. This item, the X, goes to the right, changes signs, and you leave this on the right side. Then divide everything by the number and the sign that is with the Y. So divide everything by negative 2 and cancel out, and be left with a negative 5 over negative 2, which is a positive 2. Negative 4 over negative 2 is positive 2. Well, we have to graph that one, so we have to put a dot on 2 and then go up 5 and to the right 2. So up 5 and to the right 2, I really should have a red marker out. There we go. Make that bright red, go to the line tool, and I think I hit it right on. No, I didn't. Oh well, we'll have to leave it. Can't change it after I let it go. For the practice problem, you should have a negative 3y equals a negative 4x minus 6, and then divide everything by negative 3. When you do that, you get a positive y equals positive 4/3 x plus 2. We have to graph it, so we need a dot on 2. We're going to go up 4 and then to the right 3 and then draw the line. The answer to this bonus is negative 11. Pick another number from 1 to 10. The winning number is 8. You leave the minus y on the left and move the 2x to the right, make it minus 2x. Divide everything by what number? Negative 1. So that should be y equals 2x minus 3. So let's graph that one, and we have to put a dot at negative 3, and then we have to go up 2 and to the right 1. Answer is negative 5. Here's another bonus. Answer to the bonus should be 32. Here's a fast multiple choice. Just write the block letter. You have to change this one before you can do anything else. It's negative 3y equals negative 2x plus 6. Divide everything by negative 3 to get a positive 2/3 x minus 2. This is the slope. So the answer is D. You've got to change it like we did the last time. Remember, this is standard form. You have to change it to slope-intercept form. Here's another one just like that. You have to do what we've been doing for the graphing. You've got to move this to the right. Make it negative 5x. Divide everything by 3 to get y equals a negative 5/3 x plus 4. This is the slope. Answer is B. Here's example 3. 5x plus 10y equals 20. So we're going to keep 10y where it's at, and then move that 5x to the right, make it a negative 5x. And then divide everything by 10. So you should get y equals not a negative 5 over 10, you must simplify. It's a negative half x plus 2.